In consumer news, after 6 months of a steady downward trend, inflation has hit a bump in the road. A new index out this morning, and one watched closely by the Federal Reserve, shows the prices consumers pay for most goods and services ticked up a little last month. Underlying inflation appears to be stable, which leaves the Federal Reserve on track to make additional rate cuts in December.
Right now, the Middleton City Council is holding a joint meeting with the Westport Town Board to discuss Westport becoming a village. The move would allow Westport to control and slow development within its boundaries.
JT Siskowski has you covered on why Westport leadership is arguing this is about protecting the environment.
Dane County is slated to grow rapidly over the coming decades, and that's why the town of Westport is trying to incorporate itself as a village, so that way surrounding communities can't take chunks out of it for their own new development. The town of Westport says it wants to preserve itself as the green space of Dane County.
This time-lapse of satellite photos shows the steady creep of new development into Westport over the last 40 years. If the town is able to become a village, it could have more say over where and how new development is built. Dane County has grown by more than 87,000 people since 2010 and is projected to continue its fast growth in the decades to come. Those new people will need housing, but Westport Board Chair John Kucha says that should be balanced with preserving green space.
Westport is like the Central Park of Dane County because we have so much conservation area, county parks, and our own conservancy. That's very important to us.
Communities around Westport could argue against the town's petition to become a village or fight for the new village's borders to be smaller. But Westport Administrator Dean Grosskopf says surrounding communities have mostly welcomed the proposal.
What we're trying to incorporate would be incorporated under any possible scenario. But we have a very good chance of incorporating it all, and that's what we're intending to do.
The next step in this process will be a court hearing on December 4th, where all of the parties involved will be able to say their piece, and we'll be able to see exactly which communities around Westport are in favor of this town becoming a village and which are not. In Westport, JT Siskowski, 27 News.